Yarhar, motherfuckers. Let's go gambling! Oh. Right, I did it yesterday. Ah! Huh. Oh, I forgot to get one of those stupid. I can just get another. No hair off my ball. Boom. Monkey. Interesting. That island over there. Cool. I should do that at some point. Monkey. Woo, that's not. This. Ooh, interesting. And over there. Interesting. Cool. The only reason I'm not talking that much is just kind of, there's nothing really going on right now. I mean, sure, I could act like a 2024 Minecraft YouTuber and just be like, "Oh my god, guys, this thing got diamond!" But, like, that's kind of stupid. It'd be funny for all of 5 seconds, then people would just find it incredibly annoying. Plus, we all know how Minecraft YouTubers are. With the sole exception of Technoblade, of course. Because, like, unironically, that guy is still just the absolute best of his era. Unironically. Even funnier, he's technically being upscaled still. So much. After his death. Because it was found out that the green blob guy he was fighting in that one tournament was cheating. And technically still won by a landslide. Holy shit, I sound like a historian trying to give the story of Higglefuck to some random teenagers. Although one thing I would pay everything to see. Technoblade with a mace. Like, if he had modern PvP stuff, nobody would be able to beat it. You know, after he learns how to use it. Ah, there it is. But would you lose? Nah, I'd win. Damn, they're actually doing damage. There's something, there's something. Nah, I'd win. Whoa, there's 3 of them? There's no lamb. Well, that makes it a lot harder, actually. I mean, I've got these ways to move around. What? Just because I'm an idiot don't mean I'm a dumbass. The ball is scrumpy. Oh. Nice. Pretty good. Yeah, one of the easiest ways to get rich in this game is definitely just to farm those stupid skeleton bosses. So many gems. Oh fuck, not good. whatever, I'll just walk. You know what I find so weird? How good TV shows are just seemingly nowhere to be found. I mean, I know why that's the case. But like, it's a bit weird that you don't see good TV shows anymore. I mean, obviously there's still shit like Adventure Time and whatever, but, you know, they're not really TV shows. I mean, Adventure Time was utter peak, but, you know. You know what I mean. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There we go. It just feels like, you know, good TV doesn't really happen anymore. I mean, yeah, oh, it's almost like they're going for profit, not for quality, you know? Ugh. But still. I get quite a bit of it does come from ruined characters, like Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin, because, like, those were good characters at one point. But then the networks that broadcast them just decided, hey, we should make these even more dumb and even more flawed, just to get a few laughs. And that kind of just became the status quo. In fact, it's literally an entire thing. It's an actual trope in TV. Like, a character gets progressively dumber and worse as a character over God knows how long. Just because the season's been running too long. In fact, that's the reason Smiling Friends, you know, that one show on Adult Swim, like, just went down after season 3. The creators of it didn't want the show to end up like The Simpsons or Family Guy. Which honestly I can respect. Same can't be said for SpongeBob though. Because, oh my god, the idiocy of the characters. Like, over the time of that show, after the first SpongeBob movie, everyone just became a fucking idiot, bro. Like, the only parts of the characters were the bad parts. I mean, obviously there were exceptions to this, and exceptions in quality, but you know what I mean. Whole lot of dog shit. I'm surprised it's still going to this day. I mean, I'm not sure if SpongeBob shut down or not yet, but I really couldn't give a damn. Plus, I haven't checked in God knows how long. I'm not saying like a show has to just end instantly once it gets good or something. But like, people gotta take care in writing their characters. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of The Simpsons and stuff, second Simpsons movie. Why? It's been, what, 12 years since the first one came out, or something? Like, I don't really think they need to make another Simpsons movie. Especially because, like, what exactly could they do? I mean, with SpongeBob, it's always a bit nonsensical, so, you know, it's got an excuse for having so many weird movies and spin-offs. But The Simpsons, it just kinda isn't necessary. I don't know if that's just me or something, but I don't feel too out of line with saying that. And one thing I really miss, people making quality movies. Or at least original ideas. Same goes with a lot of analog horror series that have come out recently. Like, so many of them have just been, if you see this monster in your bed at 3 AM, run and hide, but, like, it's not interesting. There's nothing to think about. And it's not, I'm not like Socrates or anything, but like, you gotta admit, you gotta think about something when you're watching some form of media. Otherwise it just gets boring. Unless of course you're a child, in which case, you know, get your Cocomelon sensory videos or whatever, you know, like... But then again, I'm not really a screenwriter or anything, so I don't know what goes on behind the scenes of those shows. I mean, I suppose there are some good shows, you know, on whatever service or stream or whatever you use. Although even then, so many of them are subject to so many writing flaws. But again, I'm not gonna act like I'm the one who owns the shows. Well, I tell you what, some of them would be a lot better if I was. Damn, that's some good money. Although, then again, I can, you know, separate a good series from a bad series. So. I'm gonna be real. With Family Guy and stuff, you only remember the jokes. You don't remember the episodes the jokes came from. And also, not to beat on a dead horse already, but like, the jokes aren't even all that funny. I mean, surely there's the 10% that hits, but like, anything else, and it just kind of flops. To the point where I'm surprised Family Guy is still around. But again, I'm not a screenwriter. Yada yada. Although one thing I see getting a lot more hate than it needs is like so many of those, you know, anime series by Glitch Productions. They seem to be getting so much more hate than they need. Especially the specific voice actors as well. Like, some people are trying to cancel them for making fun of someone saying the N-word, like... It don't really make any sense. Especially when the list of people consists of one of the most, like, wholesome voice actors for anything they've done. Granted, he's a bit weird, but, you know, I'd take a bit weird over some of the other people. God, I've gone on such a tangent with this, haven't I? Well, I suppose I've kind of just been using this YouTube channel just to kind of do whatever, you know? Also, yeah, damn, there's a lot of skulls. Oh. Never saw your skulls and drive. And never boat drunk. You don't want to end up like that guy. American pies. Seem to persist. Why is it that in so many types of media, like demons and stuff, are considered a gay allegory? Like, I don't mean to sound wrong or anything, but like, does it not seem a bit weird to portray people that like men, or women, I don't care, as demonic figures? Like, would that not be a bit, how would I put this, stupid? Antithetical, even? I mean, if you're just making the demons the good guys, you're not even making a good point. I mean, sure, it can look cool and have some pizzazz to it, but they don't really do anything, you know? Like, oh, here's my character Bob. He like women. I don't know. Like, it don't really make much of a difference. I don't think I'm the only one with this, you know, little nitpick. But I might be one of few. So, I don't know. But it does seem a little bit antithetical. If nothing else, it does seem a little bit degrading. But hey, I don't speak for all gay people, just myself. I mean, gay and bi, because, you know, I'm on that part, but you know what I mean. Because even if, you know, those pieces of media try and frame it in a good light, there's not really any good light you could give to portraying, you know, a character that does that sort of thing as a demon. There's no real good way to do it. I mean, granted, as far as shit goes, it's not that bad, but... you know, it don't really make it good, either. Oh shit, not good. Actually, nah, I'd win. Cause I'm Captain Crack Sparrow. Money. Oh man. Oh. So it could go on land. But yeah, back to the previous whatever. If you're the type to like those sorts of shots, all the power to you, but I personally just don't like them. I don't know if it's just me that finds, you know, the comparison a little bit grating, but I'm sure no, I'm not the only one. I might just be in the minority, which I'm kind of used to at this point. Yeah, don't get me wrong, there have been some good movies within recent years, but there's not enough good movies, you know? Or at least not enough good ones to offset the bad, because, dear God, there are some horrible movies. I mean, don't get me wrong, at least some of them aren't Adam Sandler movies. But, you know. Fish. And also, while I'm discussing media, dear God, something I've got to point out. YouTube is utter trash right now. I mean, I know it's kind of a moot point because, obviously, but still. Someone needs to create a competitor for YouTube. It doesn't have to be good, it just has to be something that could keep YouTube in its place. Because, dear God, the amount of stuff that they added that is just utter garbage. It all started with removing the dislike button. That's all or the dislike count. That's... A lot of people only really use YouTube because it's there, you know, it's the only one they can use. Otherwise, there'd be so many more people that'd be using literally anything else. People are trying to sue Steam for having a monopoly, but like, YouTube's right there. I mean, there are some bangers on YouTube, but like... But yeah, there's also so much stuff that is just utter dog buns. Especially when sloppy creators create stuff. Ugh. You know, there's like... what was his name? Bunny? Was it? Like, he used to create a lot of stuff for Minecraft that was just actually good. But now all he really does is Among Us bullshit. Like, granted, he's found something that gives him views, but... ugh, you know? I mean, I'm not gonna act like he's a bad YouTuber. Far from it. but good. Eh. And the reason I mentioned him specifically is because my sister just doesn't stop watching him. Oh my god. And if I have to hear that guy say feet one more time, I swear to god I'm gonna kill someone. Lots of joke lots. Barely. Anyways. A lot of YouTube nowadays does just feel like saying buzzword, 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 buzzword. And then people just, you know, go to the video. And that's it, really. There's no heart in it anymore. I mean, granted, there's still people who make good stuff, and stuff that actually does have heart in it, but, you know, it's in the minority nowadays. Because the way YouTube works actually promotes slop far more than any actual quality content. Now sure, I'm not gonna act like this is, you know, right now, this is perfect content that should be promoted everywhere. But I do feel like a lot of slop needs to just get gotten rid of. Didn't think it all started because of one guy. Also, I'm just gonna be so honest when I say this. Why the fuck are people still interested in AI? Like, there's been clear evidence that it just does not do good for anyone. And yet people still seem to just be flocking to it. Now sure, I'm not the type of person who can create art, but you don't need to be to do something. Especially when, you know, it's either that or using a goddamn AI. I mean, don't get me wrong, trolling ChatGPT or something is kind of funny. But it's not worth, you know, RAM being $700 or whatever. Plus, the amount of just utter brain rot slop that just gets made sheerly because of AI. And what was I on about again? I honestly don't know where I was going with this tangent. Oh yeah, YouTube. You know what's actually really to blame for it? That one guy who made that Chinese spyware app, TikTok. Because that's the thing that promoted short-form content that just seeped brain rot into everything. I mean, don't get me wrong. Follow the incentive, and the incentive was cheap, disposable content. But that doesn't give an excuse to make utterly soulless content. And then there's the whole YouTuber and child situation, which is such a problem. But again, I don't really think YouTube can do anything about that. Plus, there is worse content out there, I guess. Like, the worst part is a pizza, you know? There's not really anything good about that content, even if there isn't as much bad about it. Hmm, 100,000. Pretty good. Okay, I gotta admit, that is kind of funny. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I post this. Cause I have said a bunch of shit. But who knows? I mean, it's not like the things I've said are controversial at all, to be honest. It's just that some people don't really want to see that when, you know, they're just looking for gameplay video of a pirate. Yarharharharhar. But hey, you know. YouTube.